There's one thing I've changed my opinion on a lot when it comes to building muscle, probably one of the biggest changes in a number of years. And that is what the best rep range is and how you should be doing those reps. And I've come across a method to implement these new findings that can work extremely well, which I'll explain in this video. Before getting into it, let's be straight that this is to optimize things if you're already going to the gym. If you're not going to the gym, then just going and lifting weights in any manner will be better for building muscle than not going. However, if you do want to get the most out of it while you're there, this is where this method can come in. If you are struggling to make it into the gym, then focus all your attention on how to be more consistent instead. So for a long time, like many people, I've been very much recommending keeping tempo and tension on the desired muscle to maximize growth, which can still definitely help, but isn't essential for muscle building. I would have been all about going between the 6 to 12 rep range with a strict tempo of around 5 seconds per rep with a slow eccentric. But again, not as important. So what is more important? How does that change training approach? Well, it seems that just reaching failure or at least getting close to it is what is more important. And there's a really good approach you can use which can completely change how to approach training. It also seems that reaching or getting very close to failure anywhere between 5 and 30 reps will be good enough. And having reps last anywhere between 2 and 8 seconds will do it. It's just about getting close to failure in whatever combination of tempo and reps that might look like. And this is where a change can be made. Sometimes going for certain rep ranges, like sets of 8, can help because it can push you to get to that number, whereas you might have stopped earlier. However, for a lot, it will be doing the opposite, making you stop early because you've reached that number when you've actually got more in the tank. So here's a change to make. Seeing as the rep range is so broad, stop counting reps. Well, you can still count the reps, but stop having an aim of rep count to get to, like 8. Instead, aim for a certain number of reps in reserve. And this is simply how many reps you have left until you will reach failure. So rather than going for 8, 10 or 12 reps, go instead for 2, 1 or 0 reps in reserve, with 0 reps implying hitting failure. You don't have to hit failure every time, but it's good to be hitting it now and again to know what 1 or 2 reps in reserve actually feels like, and you're not actually 5 in reserve when you think it's 2. I've been training a long time and I actually tried doing this because after a while of training, you definitely get a bit complacent and just go through the motions. So when trying a weight I would normally be hitting for 8, I tried this method instead and realized I was actually about 5 reps in reserve, but just stopped at 8 because that's what I was aiming for in that training session. So now instead of saying I'm going for reps of 10 and seeing what weight you can do, instead pick a weight and now see how many reps you can get. So count them and still track to measure progressive overload. If you're getting 15 plus, that's still well within range and you'll likely get much more out of it. There is a few things I'd add for the ultimate setup though. I would still keep tension and keep tempo at the higher end of around 4+ seconds per rep, as you'll get to that point of failure quicker with a lighter weight. So you'll be getting the benefit, but with less strain on the joint structures, and that can help reduce overall injury rates. So keep it controlled and just keep that technique consistent, and then measure weight and the reps you're getting to monitor that you're getting progressive overload, which is ultimately the most important. And if you're more bothered about weight and powerlifting, then this doesn't really apply. So a lot of the time you actually want more reps in reserve when doing strength training. This is purely for hypertrophy and building muscle. And if that is your main aim, you also want to be getting some stretching. So utilize a full range of motion when the muscle will be in the stretch position. This showing to be more important than originally believed. The most important thing at the end of the day though is actually doing the training in the first place. So set up a schedule and a plan that you can definitely stick to.